wait, we actually like Andy for himself?
I did love Andy at one point.
I know. I love Andy too. What happened?
It was just bad. It was really, really bad. So I was willing to forgive him for his criminal charges, for always running to Lucas, choosing Lucas over me, choosing guys over me constantly, just being bad overall, making me pay for, I mean, it's just, the list goes on and on. I was willing to forgive all that. But then on my birthday, he forgot about my party. He forgot about it. And I called him. I said, Andy, you know, it's my birthday today. Are you coming to meet my mom at the party? And he goes, oh, I forgot. You know, he forgot. And I said, okay, Andy, I'll send you a car so you could come here. He went in the car, which is really good for him. That's like a high level of Andy. So he went in the car. He came to the party, and he immediately asked my mom for pills.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, so that was bad. But then worse.
That's mortifying.
It was very horrible. And then after that, he left. He got a call, and he ran off to Lucas on my birthday after being at my party for like, you know, half hour, 45 minutes. He left my party, and he ran to Lucas, the guy that broke his leg and his hand. So at that point, I just realized it's over my head. I do not have the tools.
So it wasn't about him and his friends threatening Fozzie, because I thought that was going to be the end of it. Because they were threatening Fozzie in one of their little road videos.
I'm minus $400.
Oh yeah, I'm minus $1,200. How, you know?
Maybe Elisa made you use her credit card when you were
talking. She had to use her card to sharpen his dog's teeth.
Once that dog that bites Fozzie,
I would have fucking. I like animals, so I fucking want to get that motherfucker. It bit my Andy man.
And I thought, that's it.
Yeah, that was bad. It was all bad, sugar. Anything you name, it's just bad. I think the worst part, though, was him leaving on my birthday to go to his boyfriend. And he chose that. And the boyfriend at the time was getting punched, and he had a black eye. And then the story is so crazy. I'm going to try to get people on to talk about this story. But pretty much a couple weeks ago, or maybe a week ago, I went to dinner with Andy and a couple other guys. And one of the guys was just throwing money around like crazy. And that ended up being the guy that bailed him out. And I thought, this guy is going to own Andy in 1 week with all this money he has. So he was the guy was trying to buy Andy, and he did. He was just throwing money at him, drinks at him. He was offering to call drug dealers for him. This is not a good person. And I knew that when I was at the dinner. I said, this guy's very bad. He's offering to call his drug dealer right now. And I just think, I mean, it's weird. I'm like torn on it. It's like, okay, this is something that's wanted, but it's something that's so dangerous. So is that a good person for helping him have a good time? Or is that a bad person it's not a good person, right?
No.
Okay. That's what I thought. Sometimes I get confused, but so that guy told Andy he was going to be shooting a TV show, took all his friends in an RV. No camera crew showed up. Jared Hud Isaacson ended up meeting a guy at the Apple store that filmed them. And there were broken legs. There was a hammer involved. There were so many injuries on this trip. They told Andy they were going to pay him. They did not pay him. Andy called me last night after not speaking with me for days, asking me for a hotel room. It was just an absolute nightmare. Everything that's going on with these guys is really bad right now. So I think I'm checking out. You know, check please.
It's beyond our pay scale. I don't know how to help them. I don't even know how to begin. I mean, I watch these Facebook lives. And, you know, Andy's in some random auto shop somewhere, and they're trying to take his cast off with auto body tools, like drills and stuff.
Yeah, I didn't get that video. I didn't.
I don't know if they keep them all up there. You kind of got to catch them as they come. But it was nuts. And they're all screaming, come on, Andy, stop being a pussy. And they got these drills going, like coming at him. I mean, he's not having fun. And plus, there was film of him doing some shit in a car across the street.
Oh, yeah.
What the fuck is he doing?
I caught that.
Is he doing cocaine off the thing? He's doing cocaine?
Hey, what happened?
You're right. And to break it down one time.
He already blocked me on Instagram. He doesn't want me seeing any of his videos because he knows I'm gonna, play them. But he's putting them out. He blocked me. It's very confusing what to do. It's like, what would a good person do?
That is the core of Kermitarianism. What is the good, pure thing to do? And it isn't always the obvious thing, which is just to turn your back and walk away. Like,
is that what a good person would do? That's what I've done.
Well,
but yeah,
that seems like it. You're like, okay, this guy is a mess. I can't help him. It's above our pay scale. Let's turn around and walk away. Because if we're involved in this and we're like bullying him and we're making it worse, but I don't know, that doesn't seem right to me. It seems to me that we're invested. We gave him our love and we involved him in our lives. And it kind of seems like we should stick with him and see if we can at least show, listen, we love and support you no matter what. And we're a soft place for you to land when you decide that you want to get better. Like, we will still be here for you.
Yeah, but there's a certain point where somebody wrongs you so many times that you just feel this cold feeling. Mm-hmm. And I felt that before. And if somebody's a drug addict, right, they're sick. They have a sickness. So maybe that is forgivable because they're not really doing it to you. They're not hurting you, really. I mean, they're hurting themselves. So I feel like you can't really give up on someone because of that. But when they are... I mean, I've just done so much for him, and he ran off. Like, he was at my birthday party and he ran off to go with this guy that beat him up and broke limbs.
They're so infatuated and completely obsessed with each other. Like, even in these videos, Andy's pulling Lucas onto his lap and stuff. And all these other guys they just hate Lucas and they just rag on him constantly. And Andy doesn't defend him, but he won't let him leave. It's just the most bizarre dynamic I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah. So I think for me, I just put in so much effort and I want to step back. Because I think if I just step back, I could think more clearly. Because when I'm in it, when I'm in the middle of it, it's hard to think clearly. I'm like, okay, I just want to help or do something or anything. But I just ran out of ideas. I ran out of ideas. So today is the July 4th Independence Day show. So I am independent. So if anybody wants to date me, please reach out to me. Right. I'm available.
So we went Benji, Andy. We got to see what's next on this.
It's going to be a weirdo. I can guarantee that. Yeah.
Well, I guess if you say so, I'll have to pack my things and go.